Hey everybody, thanks for taking the time out of your day to watch Hello Good Game. I hope you've been enjoying our call time spoilers so far. King Nafri's Betrayal is next up for dinner. Let's find out how it tastes. What did he just say? LOL. So first off, this is a rare 3 CMC enchantment saga. When it enters play, each player mills 4 cards. Then you may exile a creature or planeswalker card from each graveyard. So, 2 cards in exile now. And then on our upcoming draw step, until the end of your turn, you may cast spells from among cards exiled with the King's Betrayal. And you may spend mana as though it were any color to cast those spells. I think, this is relatively decent. It may take the place of something like Treacherous Blessing. There is some downsides here to that swap of cards. It's because, this saga will sacrifice itself, which is a bummer, whereas Blessing, will stay there for more time. However, if you already have a Doom in play, we will be able to, still play this on top of it. We're, doing that mill, we're exiling 2 cards, and then, on each of our following turns, we can cast one of those cards that were exiled, which is, in my opinion, quite nice. So, we're getting 1 less card. Obviously, Treacherous Blessing allows us to draw 3. This is only giving us access to 2 cards. And it exiles itself or destroys itself when it does resolve. But, you're not having to pay life every time you cast something. And, I generally think that this is relatively good because, you play this on whether it be turn 3 or turn 5, before or after, you still get to sack it and have access to new cards. So, I don't hate it. I think it's pretty good. And especially, later on, I would really like to drop this because, typically we do see some aggro decks and you need the draw, but you can't, give up any life. So, this I think goes in the Doom deck personally, maybe somewhere else as well. But anytime we can cast, our opponent's spells, I'm quite interested. I still think, even though it self-sacrifices on turn 3, it's a good option for us to utilize, right? And maybe this even gets Yorion bounced, right? So we do the mill, we exile the cards, and then we get to play a card from the grave. Yorion comes in, bounces stuff, which is pretty cool. So, let's take a look at that play line while we're on that note is, you're milling cards, Yorion goes into the grave, right? Obviously you're not able to play this on turn 3 then. You do have to wait and play it on turn 4. Turn 4, you mill Yorion into the grave. Turn 5 comes around, you've got that 5 mana. Now you can play Yorion back from your grave into play. You bounce the Betrayal, you mill again, and you can potentially just kind of repeat this process as long as you want, which is nice. It's neat. I think, through certain interactions like that, this card will see a lot of play. And then again, the longer you're able to hold on to it, rebounce it, keep it from sacrificing itself, you're now playing more cards from your graveyard, from your opponent's graveyard, and, you're stacking those non-land permanents for your Doom Foretold to eventually sacrifice. So, I'm seeing a lot of upsides here with the Betrayal. A lot of these 3 converted mana cost sagas seem very, very good. I'm really interested to see how they actually hold up, right? But for now, I'm really pleased with everything saga-wise that we've been seeing, especially in the 3 mana slot. So I like it. Let me know your guys' thoughts and opinions in the comments below. Thank you all who have been taking the time to leave said comments and opinions. I've really appreciated that. Don't forget to like the video, of course, and we'll see you soon in our next Kaldheim spoiler.